parents defected, so we went through the refugee camps in Austria before we were granted permission to land in Canada as immigrants. I grew up in Vancouver, Canada. I was also a very good tennis player, high performance athlete. I think it's a throwback to the Cold War era. My parents really seeing sports as a medium to get out of the country, get out of the Eastern Bloc, and achieve something extraordinary.
Was that your ticket out? Was it because you were good at sports, or you were just selected?
No. So I originally started actually doing gymnastics here, and then it moved on into tennis. And I lived between Canada and the U.S. So I used to train at the various academies in Florida before I went on to get a scholarship, NCAA Division I. I didn't go professional. I had some very serious injuries. So I did the collegiate route. From there, I was really curious to see the world. So I knew Slovakia and I knew Canada or North America. And then I wanted to see more of this planet and what it had to offer. So I spent most of my 20s actually traveling, living in different countries. I lived in South Korea, worked in South Korea, for example.
Interesting.
Eventually, I went back to higher education. I did my master's degree in migration studies, where I studied Slovak migration at the University of Amsterdam. They had an excellent program, actually, an excellent school, highly recommended. And from there, I performed very well, and I got a scholarship to do my PhD in the United Kingdom. So I was at the University of Surrey. There, I studied more in detail Slovak migration, and I was specifically looking at migration or human mobility being a vehicle for knowledge transfer. So how to get key knowledge that was missing here in Slovakia because we were behind the Iron Curtain,